but we're plenty happy here. And I ask myself, why are people so happy there? And I think it's the presence of inspirational messages everywhere. There are signs on napkins, on blankets, on pillows, and live, laugh, love. Here in the city, we don't expect to live long. We have bike lanes. And in bike lanes, an occasional bike, of course, but there are like Vespas, motorcycles, ATVs. It's kind of craziness. There's a law against wearing slippers outside after 10 p.m. at night. This is like actually on the books in New York City, but bike lanes completely unregulated. Craziness. So those signs, they're everywhere, and sometimes they can welcome you. I had a situation where I was visiting someone, and the doormat said, "We hope you love dogs." And I thought, well, I'm kind of ambivalent about dogs. Should I still ring the bell? Are we going to get into a skirmish before you even offer me like a glass of wine? And, the door opens, and sure enough, the dog's snout is frankly, nuzzling my private parts. Wait. Oh, that's just Luther. That's just his way. He just likes to get your essence quickly. And I'm like, really? I just don't understand. And she's, celebrating him. And I just can't believe that a dog is venerated for something that would send a 13-year-old boy to his room for a couple of years. Kind of crazy. And so there are all these motivational messages, dare to dream, you know what I'm saying? I mean, here in the city, when we dream, we're thinking about another closet. Our greatest aspiration is to have our own washer and dryer. Sometimes you go into the homes and you'll see a sign on the wall. The Dickersons, Frank, Faith, Fiona, and Freddie. And I just think to myself, don't you know who you are? You seriously have a sign for that? In any event, occasionally you do come across signs that are just terrific. And in fact, this is one. Would you mind reading the sign out loud? And I'm gonna just.
I think you're great, and I'm just a napkin.
I think you're great too, and I would like you to have this napkin. So it got me to thinking that maybe I could start my own sign company. I have some ideas for signs. I'd like to try a few out on you right now. Rats are God's way of saying, time to move back to the suburbs. Here's another one. Ladies in the audience, you're beautiful. For a woman who no longer gives a crap about belly fat. That's another one. Let me see what else I got here. Danger. Aging Italian men at work. I can say this, my heritage is Italian, and I used to think about Tony Soprano when I said that, but now I'm thinking more about Samuel Alito. So it's kind of, yeah, I know, that's scary. Don't do stage. I'm taking a chance. We take risks up here. We have to. It's nothing if not a risk. So here's another one. For those of you who may find yourself celibate by circumstance or choice, I've got this one for you. Goodbye, sex. Hello, linguine. Yes! And, by by the way, a lot of magic in that. A very nice taste on the tongue. And finally, my favorite sign of all, call your mother.